this Karna in my pocket, and at the right time I will use him to defeat Arjuna. That was his idea. That was not known to Karna.
Right.
Yeah. So Karna was kept in the palace by Duryodhana, and he grew up also. For a period of time, Karna didn't like many things. These fellows are gambling. He said, why to go for a gambling match? If you have a problem with Pandavas, then have a fight. Fight and then you settle which brothers will rule. And Shakuni said, no. If you fight, then Pandavas will win. Yeah, and you guys will lose. Pandavas can only be tricked. But Karna didn't like it. But despite his not liking, he couldn't say no. Why he couldn't say no?
Because of its loyalty to.
One is loyalty. And sometimes in friendships, it becomes difficult for us to say no to them because they will feel hurt. Correct, no? So this kind of chemistry comes when we make friendship with people. We know that there are, in your college also you will see some boys are doing certain things. You know what they are doing is wrong. But will you be able to tell them it's wrong? You find it difficult, correct, no? You find it hard, correct, no? You know what they are doing is wrong. And you know the right path also. So there are two problems there. One is we can't tell them it is wrong because we can't correct them, and whether they will take it or not, we don't know. And they may also try to pressurize us to do what they are doing. That's what happened with Karna and Duryodhana. Karna was promoting Duryodhana to do wrong things, and Duryodhana promoted Karna to wrong things. Ultimately, they all got destroyed. Correct, no? The battle. So, Karna at one junction was at a point where Krishna came as a peace messenger. When he came as a peace messenger, at that time, Krishna's desire was that let the war not happen. Let all the Pandavas, Kauravas side live peacefully. Just like India, Pakistan now. I heard that Trump entered into this thing and then brought about peace. Of course, Trump claims he did it and one another man did it actually. But whatever it is, but the point is when peace is brought about, a lot of damages can be saved. Life damage, things damage can be saved, isn't it? So that's what Krishna was interested in. But this fellow, Karna, went to drop Krishna at the frontier of the village. So when he went there, Krishna called him into his own chariot. And Krishna spoke to him very affectionately. He said, Karna, do you know you are the son of Kunti? You are the eldest of the Pandavas. You are even senior to Yudhishthira Maharaj also. If you come to the Pandava side, the war can be avoided. And even in case war is not, because once you come to this side, Duryodhana will become weak. Because Bhishma has a soft corner for Pandavas. Dronacharya's best student is Arjuna. He is very fond of him. Kripacharya also naturally are attracted to Pandavas because they are all virtuous people. So he is not getting big support from any of these fellows. But the only fellow who is supporting Duryodhana is you. And if you come to this side, mostly the war will not happen. And then if Duryodhana agrees that Yudhishthira Maharaj should be the king, instead Yudhishthira will make you the king. So you become the king and all other 5 brothers become your younger brothers. And naturally you will all divide the property with Kauravas. You take half, we take half. And amicably we can live. Like the Krishna said. But did Karna agree? He didn't agree. Karna said, how can I leave Duryodhana and come? Because of the old friendships. He wanted to stick on with him. He knew that Duryodhana was wrong and Krishna is right. But despite knowing what is right and wrong, sentimentally he was connected. So this is one of the challenges that we all will face. That the sentimental connection forces us not to correct them when they go wrong. And the sentimental connection also drags us into what they are doing and we don't want to do, but we can't say no to them also. This is the problem between 10 to 20 years of age. And because of this, Karna went back and joined hands with Duryodhana, and the war, all of them were destroyed. 100 Kauravas were destroyed, Dushasana, Duryodhana, everybody got destroyed. So now, how to rise above the sentimental friendship with those who are walking the correct path and which we don't want to walk. Certainly we know that they are walking the wrong path and we are walking the right path, what to do. So there are 3-4 things that we can do in our life. First thing is when you go to any classroom, you take a snapshot of the whole class. 10-20% of the boys and girls you will see, they are very pious. They come from good families and they also avoid bad association. They will keep themselves. You agree?
Yeah.
In your class also? About 10-20% at least. It may not be a very big percentage. In those years previously it was like 40, 50, 60%. Now it may be reduced now. The demonic tendencies are increasing. At least 10-20% will be there. So amongst them we should pick and choose friends. And in case we didn't do that before, now also it is not too late. The Shastras say that at any point of time in your life, you get a new understanding. From that point of time, you can start. So, identify. So, by watching the class around, what I did in my college, never there is a one period cancelled. Any teacher's period was cancelled. Teacher won't come. And immediately boys will gang up and sit. 5-6 of them in a bench. And some group of boys will be talking rubbish things. And whereas other boys I saw, as soon as the bell rings, the teacher is not coming, they will go straight to library. So I also started going to library with them. Silently sit on volumes of things they would